New satellite photos appear to show the DPRK rapidly rebuilding a shuttered missile launch facility. According to the U.S.-based Center for Strategic and International Studies, analysts say components of the launch site are now active and construction equipment can be seen around several buildings. The Sahe facility has been used for missile launches since 2012. Satellite imagery showed Pyongyang dismantling the location in the summer of 2018 as denuclearization talks were underway. The newest photos that show rebuilding were taken within the last week. They come just days after the Hanoi summit between Donald Trump and Kim Jong Un, which ended without an agreement.
I would be very disappointed if that were happening. It's a very early report. We're the ones that put it out. But I would be very, very disappointed in Chairman Kim, and I don't think I will be, but we'll see what happens. We'll take a look. It'll ultimately get solved.
Separate from the apparent activity at Sahe, the UN nuclear watchdog group says activity has been observed at the Yongbyon nuclear facility.
At the light water reactor, the agency saw indications of ongoing construction work. We also continued to observe indications of the ongoing use of the reported centrifuge enrichment facility.
But the IAEA says there is no evidence the reactor at Yongbyon has been operational since December. The DPRK has not launched a missile or conducted a nuclear test since 2017. China is pushing for the U.S. and DPRK to resume talks.
In fact, people can see that since last year, the DPRK has taken a series of positive measures on denuclearization. We think that these measures should be recognized and encouraged. Under the current situation, we hope that all related parties can take the right approach to resolving the Korean Peninsula issue through political dialogue and by meeting each other halfway.
It's not clear what the next step is in these denuclearization talks. The U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo says he hopes to have a team back in Pyongyang soon to resume negotiations. But the National Security Advisor, John Bolton, says more U.S. sanctions against the DPRK are possible. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.